Hey guys, it's Marco Gaming 64 and today we're going to be covering Zero Suit Samus's best custom moves in the game. But before we get into this, I just want to say, leave down in the comments what characters you guys want to see in more best custom moves videos. We're going to be covering every single character's best custom moves in the game, but if you leave your favorite character down in the comments, I'll be sure to get them out before the ones that weren't posted in the comments. So, starting this right out with Zero Suit Samus, we're going to be changing her neutral B to the blast shot. It's a lot faster neutral B, which will no longer paralyze your opponent. But in my opinion, this is really good for some matchups, as this will come out a lot faster, so you could potentially do better at zoning your opponent out with this. And you will not get as many follow-ups with this compared to the other one, of course, but I think this one's really good in some matchups. Even though it doesn't do that much damage and you can't get any follow-ups, I still think it's really good for Zero Suit Samus. So, we're going to be giving that to her. Next, we're going to be keeping her Plasma Whip the same, because in my opinion, this will allow you to actually reverse side B, which you cannot do with your Zare. You cannot turn around with this. You could only face the direction you're facing with it. So this will give you that added benefit, and this will give you a much bigger hitbox than some of your custom moves will, which I think is really useful. One of them will let you dash, but you will lose your Plasma Whip altogether, which in my opinion isn't really too useful. It's really slow, and this one will give you such a huge amount of range. As you saw there, it almost got that huge distance covered. That's a little bit too much to ask for, but it could still do a ton. So I think this whip that she gets access to is really useful. And even though she has the Zare, she cannot reverse the Zare, of course. So we're going to be giving that to her. Next, we're going to be giving her the same boost kick, because in my opinion, she has a ton of horizontal recovery with her whip itself. As you guys can see, ton of horizontal recovery, so she doesn't really need any more horizontal recovery, in my opinion. Of course, this is all opinion based, and in my opinion, having this up B, which will combo your opponent into multiple hits, yes, they could potentially SDI out. I think it's still really good. One of them only hits a few times, and one of them gives you a lot more horizontal recovery. I love this one for getting back to stage if you're low, and this is just really good for comboing your opponent. Of course, as you guys saw Evo, there were some really sick kills with this, so we're going to be keeping this the same. I think it's much better than her other two, and she doesn't really need additional horizontal recovery. So next, we're going to be giving her the same flip kick. I love how this one goes really high, so it could potentially avoid enemies' attacks. If they're trying to attack you, you could use this to get out of some pressure. It's good for returning to ledge. I like how, oh, I was facing the wrong way. Hey, do not face the wrong way, guys, when you use this, or else you will go the other direction by mistake. But this will give you a good chunk of vertical distance, and what I really like this for is returning the ledge safely. If your opponent is potentially trying to edgeguard you, you could get to ledge fairly safely. And when you actually try and attack with this, one of the custom moves will send you in the other direction, which may send you off stage or something like that, which could be bad for you. I think this one's just a lot safer than the other two, and one of them gives you a ton more horizontal recovery, but I like how this one could potentially evade attacks and stuff. So that's going to be Zero Suit Samus' best custom move, in my opinion. She doesn't really have too much in terms of custom moves, but I think what she does have in that blast shot is okay. So that's going to be the video. Once again, leave down in the comments what characters you guys want to see, and I'll try and get them done. And that's pretty much it, so I'll see you guys later.